YNI podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to YNI podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Walter. Today, we want you to relax, take a deep breath, and just listen.
That's right. We are here to help you practice your English listening skills in a very comfortable way. So grab your coffee or tea, sit back, and let's chat.
Today's topic is something we do every single day, maybe hundreds of times a day. Do you know what it is?
Let me guess. Is it eating?
Well, I do eat a lot, but no, it's giving our opinions. We always say what we think about things.
Oh yes, asking for opinions and giving opinions. It is super important for conversation. If you don't share your opinion, people might think you are sleeping.
Exactly. Or they might think you were a robot. Beep, boop, I have no feelings.
No robots allowed here. So today we will talk about how to ask, "What do you think?" and how to answer nicely. We will use simple English, level A2 to B1. It will be easy and fun.
Let's start with something everyone loves, food. Sarah, what do you think about pizza?
Oh, wow, big question. In my opinion, pizza is the best food in the world. I love cheese, I love tomato sauce, I love everything on pizza. How about you, Walter? What do you think about pineapple on pizza?
Oh no, here we go. This is a famous debate. Honestly, I hate pineapple on pizza. It is too sweet. Pizza should be salty and savory.
Really? I like it sometimes too. It is sweet and salty together. It is interesting.
I'm not really sure about that. For me, fruit and cheese do not mix well on hot bread. But hey, that's just my taste.
See? That was perfect. You asked for my opinion, and I gave mine. Then you disagreed politely. You didn't say, "You are wrong, Sarah." You said, "I'm not really sure about that." That is very polite.
Yes, in English, we try to be soft when we disagree. We don't want to fight over pizza. So listeners, notice the phrases, "in my opinion," and "honestly." These are great starters. They tell the listener, hey, this is just my idea. It is not a fact.
Correct. Facts are like, the sky is blue. Opinions are like, the sky is beautiful. Everyone can have a different opinion about beauty.
Let's try another food topic, coffee. Sarah, how do you feel about drinking coffee in the morning?
From my point of view, coffee is life. Without coffee, I am slow. I am like a turtle. With coffee, I am ready to talk to you, Walter.
A turtle. That is funny. But I totally agree with you. I need coffee to wake up. But some people prefer tea. What do you think about tea drinkers?
I think they are calm people. Tea is relaxing. Coffee is energy. Both are good. It depends on your mood.
Nice answer. You didn't say tea is bad. You said it is different. That's a good way to give an opinion. You respect other choices.
Thank you, Walter. Now let's move to entertainment, movies and films. Walter, did you see any good movies recently?
Yes, I saw a new action movie last weekend. It was okay, but in my opinion, it was too long. 3 hours. My legs were tired from sitting.
Oh no, 3 hours is very long. What do you think about watching movies at home versus going to the cinema?
That's a good question. Honestly, I prefer the cinema. The screen is big, the sound is loud, it feels special. But watching at home is cheaper, and I can pause the movie to go to the bathroom.
True. At the cinema, if you go to the bathroom, you miss the important part. I think watching at home is more comfortable. I can wear my pajamas, I can eat popcorn without sharing.
Wait, you don't share your popcorn? Sarah, that is selfish.
Hey, it's my popcorn. From my point of view, sharing snacks is dangerous. You might take the best pieces.
I'm not really sure about that. I'm a generous friend. I always share. But okay, let's talk about genres. How do you feel about horror movies?
No. Absolutely not. I am scared easily. If I watch a horror movie, I cannot sleep. I check under my bed for monsters.
Really? I love them. They are exciting. In my opinion, being a little scared is fun. It makes your heart beat fast.
Well, I totally disagree. My heart beats fast because I am afraid, not because I am happy. But this shows us something important. We have different opinions, and that's okay. We can still be friends.
Yes, friends can like different movies. Now let's talk about something modern. Social media. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Sarah, what do you think about spending time on social media?
It's complicated. I think social media is good for connecting with friends. I can see photos of my family far away, but honestly, sometimes it makes me feel tired. There is too much information.
I totally agree. Sometimes I scroll for 1 hour and then I think, what did I just do? I forget why I opened the app. It's a time trap.
Yes, a time trap. From my point of view, we need to be careful. We should limit our time, maybe 30 minutes a day.
That sounds healthy, but it's hard. The videos are very interesting. They're designed to keep us watching. How do you feel about influencers, people who post their lives online?
Some are nice. They teach cooking or English, like us. But some only show perfect lives, perfect houses, perfect clothes. In my opinion, that is not real life. Real life has messy rooms and bad hair days.
Yes, my hair is messy right now, but I don't post it. So listeners, when you give your opinion on social media, remember to be kind. And remember, what you see online is not always the truth.
Good advice. Now, let's talk about school or work. This is serious but important. Walter, imagine you are at work. Your boss asks, "What do you think about our new schedule?" How do you answer?
Okay, imagine situation. Boss says, we will work on Saturdays now. Oh no. Honestly, I would say, I understand the company needs more time, but I think working 6 days is very hard for employees.
Wow, that is brave. But it is polite. You started with, "I understand," then you gave your opinion. What do you think about working from home?
I think working from home is great. I save time on traffic, I can wear comfortable clothes, but sometimes I feel lonely. I miss talking to colleagues.
I'm not really sure about that. For me, I love working from home. I'm quiet, I can focus, but I agree, talking to people is nice. Maybe 2 days at home, 3 days at the office?
That is a balanced opinion. From my point of view, a mix is the best solution. Many companies do this now. It's called hybrid work.
Yes. So when you are at school or work, don't be afraid to speak. Teachers and bosses want to hear your ideas. Just use polite phrases. In my opinion, or I suggest.
Let's do a mini role play. Listeners, imagine you were choosing a gift for a friend's birthday. Sarah, you're the friend. Walter, you're helping me choose.
Okay, role play start. Walter, I need a gift for my brother. He likes sports. What do you think about buying him a new football?
I think a football is a safe choice, but he already has 3 balls. Maybe something different. How do you feel about buying him a jersey from his favorite team?
Oh, that is a good idea. But jerseys are expensive. In my opinion, maybe a book about sports history. He likes reading too.
I'm not really sure about that. He is very active. He might prefer equipment. What about new running shoes?
Running shoes. Yes, I totally agree. That is useful and cool. Thank you, Walter. You helped me decide.
You're welcome. See, we exchanged opinions until we found a good answer. That is how conversation works. It's like a dance, step by step.
I like that, a conversation dance. Now, before we continue, I want to share some idioms. Idioms are phrases that have a special meaning. They are not literal. Let's learn 5 simple idioms about opinions and communication.
Great idea. Here's the first one. Idiom, see eye to eye, meaning to agree with someone completely. If you see eye to eye with someone, you have the same opinion.
Example, Walter and I see eye to eye on coffee. We both love it.
Next one. Idiom, sit on the fence, meaning to not decide between 2 opinions. You wait and do not choose a side.
Example, I'm sitting on the fence about the movie. I don't know if it is good or bad yet.
Number 3. Play devil's advocate, meaning to argue against an idea, not because you believe it, but to test the argument or start a discussion.
Example, I agree with you, but let me play devil's advocate. What if it rains during our picnic?
Number 4. This one is very common. Idiom, keep an open mind, meaning to be willing to listen to new ideas or opinions. Do not judge too quickly.
Example, please keep an open mind about pineapple pizza. Just try one slice.
And the last one, speak your mind, meaning to say exactly what you think, honestly and directly.
Example, don't be shy. Speak your mind. We want to hear your opinion.
Those are 5 useful idioms. Try to use one this week. Maybe tell your friend, let's keep an open mind.
Yes. Now, let's talk about daily habits and traveling. These are fun topics for opinions. Walter, what do you think about waking up early?
Honestly, I hate it. I'm a night owl. I like to stay up late. Waking up at 5 a.m. is painful for me. How do you feel about early mornings, Sarah?
I'm different. I'm an early bird. In my opinion, the morning is peaceful. The air is fresh. I can plan my day. But I understand night owls. Everyone has their own rhythm.
True. Don't force an early bird to be a night owl. Now, traveling. What do you think about solo travel, traveling alone?
I think it is brave. You meet new people, you make your own decisions, but sometimes it can be lonely. From my point of view, traveling with a friend is more fun. You share memories.
I totally agree. Sharing a joke with a friend while looking at a beautiful mountain is special. But solo travel gives you freedom. You can change plans anytime.
Yes, so which is better? There is no correct answer. It depends on your personality. I'm not really sure about which one I prefer. Sometimes I want freedom, sometimes I want company.
Look at you, sitting on the fence.
Yes, I am sitting on the fence today, and that's okay. You don't always need a strong opinion. Sometimes, I don't know, or it depends is a valid answer.
Exactly. Being flexible is good. Now, let's summarize what we learned today. We talked about asking for opinions using, what do you think about? How do you feel about? What is your opinion on?
And giving opinions using, in my opinion, I think, honestly, from my point of view.
And agreeing or disagreeing, I totally agree. I'm not really sure about that. That's a good point, but...
Remember, tone is important. Smile when you speak. It makes your voice friendly. Even if you disagree, be kind.
Before we finish, let's do one last quick fire round. I will ask a question. Sarah answers quickly. Ready?
Ready.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs. They are loyal and playful.
Summer or winter?
Summer. I love the sun and swimming.
Books or movies?
Ooh, difficult. I think books. They let you imagine the story.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate. Always chocolate.
Fast internet or slow internet?
Fast internet. Who likes slow internet? That is not an opinion, that is a fact.
Okay, you win. Fast internet is definitely better.
Thank you. Now, listeners, it is your turn. Pause the podcast if you want. Ask yourself, what is your opinion on these topics? Practice saying it out loud. In my opinion, cats are better because... Say it in English. Practice makes perfect.
Yes, don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Just speak, express yourself.
We hope this episode helps you feel more confident. Asking and giving opinions is a skill, like riding a bike. You need to practice.
And remember the idioms. Keep an open mind, speak your mind, and try to see eye to eye with your friends, unless you're talking about pineapple pizza.
Never on pineapple pizza.
Thank you for listening to YNI Podcast. We had a great time chatting with you.
Yes, it was cozy and fun. Remember, your voice matters. Your opinions matter. So don't be silent. Share your thoughts with the world.
Take care of yourselves, drink water, eat good food, and keep practicing English.
See you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye, everyone.